Who y'all got? Hey, who y'all got?
I didn't care. I didn't care because I was young. It was my first time around, and I was just living. I really don't give a shit about critics and what they say about me. Everybody keep blowing me and shit. How they bash me on the internet. They already said like you was against me. I mean, you gotta think.
No,
you know, coming from where I come from, man. This is just a long time I haven't fought.
When you
in the
close
ring.
up to a video, you
I'm fighting every day.
Right.
And I was just on the phone with a lawyer, man, asking him, am I gonna go to jail? I'm fighting every day for my life. And I've been through a lot. I'm still here. It's a part of the game, you know. Man, relax, Lloyd.
Broner hopes to stop his fall from grace. He says he's turned over a new leaf.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see how he's looking. You know, they say he's back with his old trainer now, so
I'm gonna stop being out here.
let's see how it goes.
Doing this.
He say fuck everything. Remember the interview? He said fuck everything. I'm gonna get it.
That's the right thing to do. It's not. I'm just focused and you try to just.
AB not playing.
Because I know where I can go. I know where it can get me. I've done it 4 times.
Hey, trust me. AB is not playing.
Once I told myself,
Watch, telling you.
I took another drink.
AB is not playing.
With the girls. It feels great. This fight, people going to see more mature, me getting back to my roots. I think they're going to see the Can Man again, and it's going to be a lovely show, and I'm going to put on a great performance.
He's Adrian Broner, and as naturally gifted as he is, the problem's biggest problem seems to be the person he sees in the mirror.
If someone never knew me and seen what I've been posting lately and the things that I've been doing and the changes I've made, I wanted them to get from them videos. Don't ever count yourself out. Don't ever think that you can't change. Don't ever think that's it.
Let's get it.
You know, you can always wake up one day and just say, fuck it. I'm going to change. And to make that change, nobody is going to give it to you. You got to go.
AB ain't playing, man. AB, what up? What up, Jay? Hey, you ain't watching the fight, man? You got to watch the fight, man. AB is about to put in some work. Jay, I'm telling you. AB is back. You know, come on, man. You know who AB is.
Emphasize. He takes offense to critics who believe he's past his
You know what I'm
prime.
saying?
He points out he's only 31 and still has a lot of fight left in him.
He only 31. He only lost 4 fights.
Helped him realize he didn't find enjoyment from
Everyone is doubting him.
Instead, his true joy is in the ring, and he rediscovered.
Everybody is doubting him.
Boxing. Well, Santiago says if
What?
Broner picked him as a soft touch, he
Because
chose
his
wrong.
lifestyle.
Giovanni says
He
he's
always
gonna
into some
pressure,
shit.
Make it a war.
You know what I'm saying? He's
Santiago
showing off,
says if the boxing
doing
public
this,
doesn't
you
know
know what
who
I'm
he
saying?
is,
Stuff that,
they will.
you know, you wouldn't do if you had,
And as
you
we
know, a
approach
certain
the
amount of
main
money.
event, let's
You know, you
reset
just
the
be
Showtime
chilling. But,
announce
you
team
know,
here at the Mohegan Sun Arena.
when you ain't had nothing
Of course,
before, you
giving all the blow
just
up
spend
on
like
main
you crazy.
man,
You know what I'm saying?
Ronaldo, and working with Mo
You got to
is
be
the Hall of
intelligent
Famer
with money these
Al
days.
Bernstein and 4-time world champion Abner Mares. Steve Farhood, another Hall of Famer. He's our Showtime boxing historian, also providing you the unofficial scoring updates. And
Come on,
you can hear this
AB.
broadcast in Spanish. Use that SAP function.
AB got to do it, man.
Hermanos.
AB got to do it.
El Diamante Raul Marquez. Felix de Jesus, he serves as our Spanish interpreter. And of course, in the center of the ring, it's the classy and always Natalie clad Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for the main event. Let's send it down ringside. Here's Mo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brian Custer.
Come
from
on,
the
man.
Fox
Let's
Fair,
do
the
it, man.
Mohegan Sun
They
Arena.
coming
The main
out.
event is upon us. Was supposed to be.
They
a
coming
150.
out.
It is now a welterweight bout scheduled for 12 rounds. Or
Come
less.
on,
The
AB.
return of Adrian the Problem Broner as he faces an undefeated yet unheralded Giovanni Santiago.
Come on, AB.
Here's Jimmy Lennon.
Let's do it. Come on, AB. All right, they coming out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
They
attention
coming
please
out.
for a solemn moment as we pause to recognize the recent passing of Leon Spinks,
Yeah.
a former
you know.
U.S. Marine, a former U.S. Olympic gold medalist, and heavyweight champion.
All right, I
of the
need
world.
everyone to
He
go
was best
to.
known for
Look,
scoring
I'm
one
gonna
of
type something
boxing's
there.
biggest upsets when in only his
I'ma
8th
show y'all
professional
something.
bout, he defeated Muhammad Ali. At this time, we invite you to join us in a boxing tribute of a 10 count. Please remain silent as our timekeeper tolls 10 in honor of Leon Spinks.
All right, let me show y'all something. Just
Well, fans, as we approach the main event, we extend a special welcome
there you
to the
go.
brave men and women serving around the world and joining us tonight on AFL.
All right, y'all ready?
American
All right, y'all got to get
Forces
ready now. Go ahead and share this video.
And now,
Share the video. We about to go watch this fight. Share the video. Make sure you go follow Brother JP Fitness 7. All right, come on, let's do it. Y'all ready? I can't hear y'all. Put the type of 1 if y'all ready. Type of 1 if you're ready. All right, Santiago coming out first. Let's see how he looking. Let's see how he looking.
Well, 31-year-old Giovanni Santiago.
Right.
Of his career, he's undefeated, but he's only had 15 professional bouts. He's displayed some.
And remember, it's not a crowd this time, so the energy will be different. Right, exactly. The energy will be different. So we'll see how AB is going to bring this when no crowd is around. Okay. Woo! Let's go, AB. Come on, AB. Come on, AB. Dude, he a heavy boy. He heavy right there.
Santiago, it is now fighting an inactive Broner. You know, you want to go in
Yeah,
there.
and remember, AB ain't been in the game in 2 years. In 2 years, he haven't been in the game.
He did lose 35 pounds, so we don't know how he is physically also Broner. So Santiago has to take advantage of this great opportunity.
Yeah, take that match. All right.
And now joining us to the blue corner
All right,
from
let's do it.
Cincinnati, Ohio, the former 4-division champion of the world.
Come on, AB.
Adrian, the problem.
Come on, AB.
Broner.
All right, AB. Come on.
Well, despite the long layoff,
Come on, AB. And he kept his beard this time. Come on, AB.
The problem comes into this fight.
Come on, AB.
You know, the biggest hurdle.
Come on, AB.
Greatness has been figuring out how to overcome his
Come on, AB.
obstacles. He has placed in front of himself.
Come on, AB. Let's do it.
We've heard that before. He's 6-4-1 in his last 11 after starting his career 27.
Come on, AB.
He has not won a fight since a disputed split decision over Adrian Granados in Cincinnati, February of 2017. And really, he hasn't had a convincing
Come on,
victory
AB.
since stopping Habib Al-Akbariev to capture a vacant 140-pound title in October 2015. You know, Al Broner's all about dollar signs like Ty, and he loves to throw.
Come on, AB. Let's do it, man.
But he needs to do what he's paid to do, and that's throw punches. So let's get down to business.
Yeah, the question
I'm saying he's gonna
Adrian
lose.
Broner is, does he show us that he's
AB
a
is not
young
gonna- he's ready,
31
man.
or is he an old 31? He's been in the sport for 12
He
years.
looked tired, though.
He has had a lifestyle that
Looks
is not
tired.
conducive to always being in shape.
His eyes.
With the ratings going up and down and some of the partying. The question is he young or old at 31? And the numbers that we look at, and as we take a peek at this, the numbers are for the most part similar, but
Both
the weight is
31.
interesting because, as you pointed out, it was supposed to be a 140-pound fight. They mutually agreed to make it at 147. Was it mutual, or was it more on behalf of
Yeah,
Adrian?
they both matched up. The reach, the
And
height.
the rules for the main event: no standing 8 count. There was no 3 knockdown rule. Only the referee.
All right,
Stop
guys,
the
so
fighter cannot be
they're explaining the rules now. You see what's going on. We about to. Woo, what y'all think?
No decision. After 4, they go to the scorecards for a technical decision. It's the main event. It's the fight sphere. It's the classic Jimmy Lennon Jr.
All right, it's no crowd this time. We'll see what's going on. It's no crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Mohegan Sun Arena here in Uncasville, Connecticut, as Premier Boxing Champions presents the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by TGB Promotions and Showtime, sponsored by Geico. This bout is sanctioned by the Mohegan Tribe, Department of
Man,
Athletic
like he got bags
Regulations.
on his
The
eyes.
chairman
Man.
of the tribe is James Gessner, Executive Director
Man, he got
Michael
bags on his
Mazzulli. Judges scoring from ringside, all from the state of Connecticut: Tom Carasone, Glenn Feldman, and Peter Harry. Introducing our referee in charge of the action, he'll be giving instructions after the introductions, Arthur Mercanti. All right, fans, here we go for the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing in a welterweight special attraction. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the fight sphere, the Mohegan Sun Arena, it's showtime!
All right.
Introducing you first on my left, fighting
Come on,
out of the
AP.
red corner,
Come on,
blue
AP.
trunks with green
Let's
trim,
do it.
hailing from Dorado, Puerto Rico. He weighed in at 145 1/4 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 14
Too late
wins,
to bet.
no losses, 1 draw, with 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, making his Showtime and stateside U.S. debut,
Come
here
on.
is the undefeated world-ranked contender. Introducing
Everybody down you,
Giovanni
AB. Everybody down you, AB. Let's do it.
Santiago.
Gonna get this boy what he needs. He's Spanish though.
And
Spanish
his opponent
motherfuckers hard
across the
to
ring,
knock down.
fighting out of the blue corner, entering the ring wearing red trunks with white
He got his
trim,
beard though.
fighting out of
That's the
Western
difference.
Florida by way of his home of Cincinnati, Ohio.
He has his
He weighed
beard.
in at 146 pounds. His record stands at 33 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest, with 24 wins coming
Still
by
got
way of
good
knockout.
record.
Tonight, making his anticipated return to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, here is the popular and colorful former 4-division champion of the world.
Come on, AB.
Introducing Adrian, the Problem Broner.
Come on, AB.
Once again, our referee in charge, Arthur Mercanti, now to
Come
give
on,
the
AB.
instructions.
Come on, then they can't even take his damn the damn jersey off.
Come on, gentlemen.
Come on, AB, let's go.
Good evening, Adrian, Giovanni. We went over the rules early in the dressing room. I
Come on,
expect a
AB.
good, clean fight. Listen to my commands. Touch gloves. Good luck to the both of you.
Come on, AB. First round, baby.
Arthur Mercante, 37 years of experience, making his 361st pro bout on March 8th. It's the 50th anniversary of the biggest fight
Come on,
in history.
AB.
Ali Frazier won.
Still got that a whole bunch of
That
deodorant
fight
on his
was
arm.
Arthur Mercante Sr., and this might as well be the
all
biggest
good.
fight in Adrian Broner's history. It's the return after a career-long layoff, looking to bounce back from an abysmal.
Come on,
defeat
AB.
against Manny
Everybody
Pacquiao.
down you, man.
This is
Round one.
Number 12 at welterweight. Broner, who is in the red with white trim, taking on the undefeated Giovanni Santiago in the blue with green trim.
Santiago is a body puncher first,
Right.
and mostly Broner kind of gives you the body. He defends against the head and doesn't worry so much about the body. Santiago throws 42% of his punches to the body, and he has had several knockdowns to the
There you go.
knockouts to the body. As you
First
pointed out,
punch,
including
Santiago.
the last fight.
Unfortunately for Broner's
Oh.
fans and General,
Okay.
really since the loss to Marcos Maidana, we've really seen him become an ultra defensive fighter. And Abner, the real big criticism, he just doesn't throw enough punches.
Yeah, he hasn't in the past. Unfortunately, he's a little gun shy, and that usually happens when he has someone that throws a lot, that overwhelms him with punches.
I was gonna share it, guys, but
Easy,
YouTube
inside
is not going to
and he
allow
lets
me. It's
the
going to
body
shut it down.
exposed. So let's see if we see a different Broner this time.
Here's a
Okay,
statistic that
okay.
highlights the chasm in experience.
Good jab by
Coming into
Broner.
This fight, Santiago had logged 61 professional rounds compared to Broner's 82 in title fights.
Yeah,
Okay.
just in title
Come on, he's
fights alone.
Broner's hesitating a lot.
Broner's the best fighter he's ever
He's
faced,
hesitating.
and certainly has a huge
Measuring.
experience edge in his 12.
Okay, throw a jab out
career.
there. Santiago blocks.
You know, Broner he's only averaging 33 punches per round in his
Santiago's
last 3
trying to
fights.
jab.
But the good news is he lands his power punches at 40.
They're just this first round, so they're just filling each other out. You know, throwing jabs, just walking around. You know,
pounds in training camp must have felt like having a dentist
Give
appointment
it a
every
get-
hour
get-
on
getting
the
each other's
hour.
timing
Again,
down.
A lot of this self-inflicted. We know that Broner has had mental health issues, has dealt with a lot of trials and tribulations. But we're here to chronicle and document this prize fight. And
Come on,
here in
AB.
the opening round, final minute of the first round.
Come on, AB.
Very much
Good
you
counter
can
punch,
see
AB.
Not a huge start by any means.
Yeah, Santiago has been averaging 70 punches a round. He has
Come on,
thrown
AB.
10 in this round, but then again, 11. But Broner's only thrown 10. So
Come on, AB.
clearly, as you point out, a filling out round in which they're both trying to figure out what the other guy
Yeah,
has.
that's all. That's all they're
Let's
trying
hope
to
they don't
figure out
each
what's
other up
going
for
on.
12 rounds because that can be the concern, Abner. As we go into the final 35 seconds, we've heard all of the talk and we know how much of a draw and an attraction Adrian Broner has been. Let's not forget, at 26, he was the second youngest fighter who have won titles in 4 or more different divisions. Oscar De La Hoya was the youngest, but
Yeah.
he needs to
Good luck.
deliver
Good
in the
luck.
squared circle, at least in terms of a more dynamic
Okay, good
offense.
jab. Good
One
jab,
thing that
Santiago.
Broner's good at is picking his punches. So I think
Jab
this
to the body,
style in
trying to.
Santiago benefits Broner. He can pick his shots easily, jab, body, anything he wants.
Good hook. Good hook, AB. Miss with a jab, AB. Okay. That concludes the first round. I would
So what do
say,
these fighters
uh,
need to do if they're going to be victorious?
yeah, but someone had to win the round.
I mentioned he's averaged 33 punches per
Mm,
round. in his
I
last
get
few
at the
fights.
Broner.
He needs to pump up the volume. He's a very good counter
Nah, I get at the Broner.
especially with the right hand. He'll want to
I
use
have
that tonight.
Broner one.
And, he needs to
I
get
got
this
Broner
fight in the
one-
center of the
one,
ring, 'cause now he'll be caught
one
on
round.
the ropes, which is not good for him.
Okay. I got Broner one round.
Santiago, I mentioned he's been averaging 70 punches per round, not so much in the first round, but Broner doesn't like a fast pace. He wants to push the pace. And he won his last fight with a body punch, and Broner does give you the body to shoot at. And the punch that could be a difference maker for him is the right hand.
Hopefully, this is not an omen of what's to come. In that opening round, Show Stats credited Adrian Broner with throwing 12 punches. He did not land one.
Well, and here's an interesting point. In his last round of boxing against Manny Pacquiao, he landed 1 punch. So in his last 2 rounds, he has landed 1 punch, according to Show Stats.
And again, here's a guy who should be applauded for challenging himself against the best in the business. Pacquiao was the 10th champion Broner has faced.
And he won that. Pacquiao and Broner. I get at the AB. He was tagging the hell out of that man.
By a fighter that he knows he's not slow. He picks his punches. You know, the jab's good. He's a thinker. He's a fighter that likes to think.
Okay. Second round. After they fill each other out, they seem like this. Okay. Good hook.
You know, something that Santiago's doing that's interesting. He's doing a lot of feints.
AB looks
He's there doing a lot of
bigger
feints.
than him.
But part of that is he wants to see if Broner will
Actually came in about a half a pound
get that right hand in.
more than Santiago.
Santiago's most notable win to date came in April of 2017,
Oh.
and despite being knocked down twice by right hooks, he defeated faded 42-year-old lefty and former
Santiago tried to go in there. AB stuck him with a jab.
Demarcus Corley by 10-round unanimous
Oh,
decision.
good one. You see that? That was good.
12 rounds for the first round.
Good move, AB. AB just dodged the hook and spent him around.
Win that would take notice bonus would be against Ivan Kano, who at one point was kind of a fringe contender in the 140-pound division. Those would be the only two you'd point to with someone that was of note, but as we pointed out, Broner is certainly the best he's faced thus far.
And here with 1:13 left in the second, still waiting for Santiago to live by his words of a strong pressure fighter. He said the fans can expect an action-packed fight. And so he said he's going to attack the body. It's a tactic he tries to use in every fight.
So you know they're gonna take pages from Maidana. That's the only time that
And Santiago's
you know they knocked. AB got knocked out. So they're gonna try to hit for that body and stuff like that. But we'll see what's going on.
Well, there's been no pressure from Santiago, and Broner, of course, waiting to counterattack.
Keep them up.
And thus far, punches have been at a premium with 30 seconds left in the second.
Saw him try to go to the body. Santiago there to the left.
Okay,
Straight.
AB with a jab. Seems like it's a red mark right in the middle of Santiago's forehead from them jabs AB is throwing at him. He being consistent with his jab. Good hook. No, AB is he just counter punching. He is popping them off. 2-1. I mean 2-0. AB. I got.
Yeah, I think speed was the difference. Speed, good footwork, and small fight.
You know, everyone wanted to know if Dominic Brazil was over that.
I got 2-0 AB.
By Deontay Wilder mentally and physically. You were in the ring with him. What do you think?
I think, I mean, I felt like I knew before the fight that he was going to come out hard and try to, you know, I felt like he had a point to prove and he wanted to show that he's back in there and maybe he did. I don't know. I got to go back and watch the tape, but I'm happy with going 12 rounds and racking up some more experience.
All right. What would you like next?
Next, I want to have a little break, get back in there, and have a good fight.
All right, Otto Wallin victorious again. Mo, back to you.
All right, BC and Adrian Broner and Giovanni Santiago have had enough of a break. Here, round number 3. Let's hope to get things cooking.
Let's give him a break.
Third round. So far, card me. I have 2-0.
You know, I think he's gonna start choosing.
That's what I got 2-0.
At least that's what I want to see from Adrian Broner.
Ooh, wait, okay, AB.
Right hand for Broner. That, of
Okay,
course, is
AB is popping them now. He's turning up with the jabs. He's moving around. Okay, he's popping them. Still got to be careful because Santiago got a heavy hand.
Put him off his game to be sure. And the other thing is we mentioned that DeMarcus Corley knocked down Santiago twice, and that's the 42-year-old version of DeMarcus Corley. So,
come on, AB.
You know, we don't know how well he will respond to power punches.
Broner's had 12 fights and rising from lightweight, weighing over 140. He's gone.
Come on, AB.
Weighing 140 or under, he's gone 3-1. And since he won the title in his 4th different division, he's gone 2-2-1. And he's fought only 5 times in 5+ years.
You know, there's a key moment in this fight. He's on the inside, Santiago, and he's throwing a few punches, and he was broken pretty quickly by Arthur McCampy Jr. He's going to need to be allowed to work on the inside.
Come on, AB. He throwing them hands now. He's throwing them. Okay, AB. Okay. Come on, AB. Okay. Now Santiago, he's weighing down, kind of. If you ask me, AB is being very consistent with his jab, but Santiago still hit him. Oh, 2 body shots by Santiago.
He's jabbing with Broner, which is good. You know, he had Broner. Yeah, he's got.
Now you know they're trying to take a page from Maidana, so AB has been keeping himself in the middle of the ring.
To let the opponent, you know, let his hands go.
He's been a pretty good round so far for Santiago.
Yes.
Look, he's dodging everything. If AB would stay off the ropes, amazing. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Good jab.
I mentioned at the top of the show that
He said, look, you hit Cunningham in the back. Let's go. What are you doing? Step to him. Come on, AB. Go to him, man. Okay, well, AB is probably, it is the third round. Oh, okay. Good body shot.
That's it. Be a sport. That's it.
Good body shot. Okay, look, they going at it. But Cunningham, AB's coach in the background yelling like, man, come on, man, let's do it. Look.
Let's go. Keep busting him up with the jab, then run your combination, okay? All right? It's easy, man. It's easy work. Let's go. Come on. You got to be careful.
This is AB's corner.
Some water. Who got the water? Look.
All right, Santiago's corner. And if you Spanish, you probably know what they say.
Keep working the body. Keep working the body.
Oh, they doing it.
Okay.
They saying keep working the body.
There's a little border. But you won that one. That's what I want you to do.
He won that one. That's a damn lie.
Keep the hands up all the fight.
You just lied.
Let's keep working the body.
Well, you gotta tell your fighter that anyway. No. He lied. He's supposed to tell your fighter you lose it. Yeah, AB. Good counter.
No, you're not.
Come on, AB.
Probably noticed that he gave Santiago too many opportunities.
Well, what you dabbing to your combinations, man?
Which I think he did.
And Santiago threw 53 punches in that last round. That was, getting him back up more toward the number we would expect him to throw. And I think the key here is whether that Santiago jab can continue to work. He landed one a moment or two ago. It helps him get in the punching range for those body shots.
Come on, AB.
And for Broner, he's having.
Come on, AB.
Getting off of his punches. It's not been easy so far in this fight for him.
Yeah, it's definitely not looking as smooth as Eastern Junior did. Him having been off for so long as well.
Come on, AB.
Well, power outage.
Fourth round. I got 2-1. 3-1.
Yeah, very, very small.
2-1.
For
the fourth round.
For sure. And there's a right hand that gets downstairs.
Oh, nice jab, AB.
If this continues to go the way it's going, for Broner to hurt Santiago, to at least make him feel power so that he won't gain the
AB got to step it up. You got it.
And that's been a problem for him.
And an interesting note you mentioned, Al, is that the referee is not letting Santiago work in the inside.
Exactly.
Something that Maidana, Mikey Garcia.
Yeah, I told you they're gonna bring up him.
Were able to do.
Yeah, it's a very really. It could be a key factor in this.
Hey, look, there you go. Trying to work that body.
Broner putting his forearm in the face of Santiago, and
Santiago trying to come back.
And the other thing
He's trying to win it. He's trying to take this round. Santiago trying to take number 4. Everybody, please don't forget to smash the like button for me. Please share this video. Okay, you can't see, but you can definitely hear what's going on. Okay, and I'll let you know some details in between. Oh, good jab, bro. Okay. Oh, counter punch. Okay, bro. Okay, Santiago's coming back. He's throwing them body shots.
Who's had, he's reinvented himself more than Madonna, and here we are now entering
number 5.
He's against an unheralded Giovanni Santiago.
Oh! He hit him after the bell. Santiago hit AB after the bell. He getting frustrated.
Listen, we're gonna act like gentlemen. It was a mistake.
He hit him after the bell. He hit him after the bell. Ain't no crowd or nothing, so you can't get confused.
In his first fight with Mike Tyson, he said, "I'm going to hit you back and show you I'm not afraid of the moment."
So they didn't notice it?
Yeah, that's why they just brought them together. It's like, hey, look, come on, look.
Now, when Broner got against the ropes, that's, he goes upstairs, then he comes down with the right hand and the left hook. The right hand got locked a little bit, but that's the template for Santiago.
Well, look, Santiago got in his feelings. He got one right there. He got in his feelings. I don't know why, but he hit him after the bell, though. Who? Oh, it's 1 point deducted from Santiago. Wow. 5th round. Wow.
Deducted a point for punching after the bell.
Well, we didn't.
AB just got to cruise now. He just got to stay alive now. And just fuck around. If Santiago don't knock him out, he basically won this joint. Yeah, AB needs to fight without crowds. He's doing very good. He's very focused. Come on, AB, let's go.
Yes, and this is exactly what he needs to do. He's following the instructions. I mean, again, I mentioned it. If you're fighting,
And we are AB fans, right?
You can go in there and overwhelm with punches, and the body work that he's known for.
Oh, AB, let's go. AB's feeling himself, guys. Good jab. Good counter. Santiago's getting very frustrated. Yeah, but AB still need to step it up, man. Stop going for counters and just go to this guy. But he's waiting for Santiago to make a mistake so he can counter. He's keeping his jab. Oh, okay. Good jab. Good jab, AB.
With 1 minute left here in the 5th round, Adrian Broner's just thrown a 100th punch in the fight.
Okay, AB. Throw his 100 punch in the fight. Took 5 rounds. Oh, good. Oh, good, AB. That hook there every time.
Almost retired from boxing at a 5-year layoff, and the people at the gym said, "You have got to get back to this. You have talent." He said,
Come on, AB.
He got back into it. Now here he is, center stage, fighting in the most important fight of his life, and doing pretty well. So
Come on, AB. Looking good, boy. Come on, AB. Oh, looking good, boy. Come on, AB. Looking good, boy. Come on. Okay. Come on. Keep your fucking hands up. Okay, good. Keep your hands up, though, man. Keep your hands up.
She's blocking them punches, though.
Yeah, he ain't getting hit at all.
Or that's why he's getting frustrated because he keeps blocking his punches.
Look.
I will stand by my original statement. Broner threw a punch after the round, and Santiago responded.
No, that's not right. No. AB threw the punch during the fight. Santiago threw the punch after the bell. After the bell. It wasn't no he responded. He threw it right on time. Come to the line.
Let's go, Chad. And keep boxing. Keep
That's
fighting.
AB corner.
No disqualification. He's trying to get you into a fight.
Mike Stafford,
No disqualification.
looking for the check hook. Of course, Adrian Broner has had an interesting relationship with Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather with that check left hook for the ages against Ricky Hatton. And yet, what do you make of Michael Stafford's instructions to Broner?
Watch your head. Watch your head. Adrian,
Right on point. Again, you can tell. the right instructions.
He kept saying, act like a professional. Get the fuck. See, but that's him because they all social media, he be playing this shit.
You know,
So he gonna say, act like a professional. The ref.
Yes.
Hey, what is he doing? He protect himself. He ain't doing nothing.
Let's give him till 7th.
Sure, this nigga don't hit.
Where Broner did knock down Sean Porter with a check left hook in the last round of the
How you gonna take points away from doing what? You see what he's doing? Come on, AB, get out of there. Man. Santiago's coming back with heavy punches.
Working the body. Mid-range, leads with the left hook, right hand to the body. Broner blocking with the left glove. 2 minutes remaining in the 6th.
Come on, AB.
There was that check left hook. He threw it there. He just didn't quite land it, Broner. And there it is again.
Left hook by Broner.
Okay, now Broner's giving Santiago the opportunity to land. Okay, if I'm Santiago, I stay in that range right there. Not too close yet, not too far.
Broner picking up activity here.
Well, he's supposed to.
Point of the 6th.
And you know, a lot of breaks are happening in this fight when there really is no reason to break the fighter.
He's waiting for that one counter. After Santiago is throwing him, now he wants to. He trying to get that counter. That counter.
Broner's standing his ground.
He just making it pop. He's doing pop. He's pocket shot shooting.
Santiago, well, they're in a bit of a standstill, but Santiago definitely not being swallowed up by the moment. The biggest opportunity of his career wasn't the first choice to fight Adrian Broner tonight, but is bringing the fight to the problem.
And he's throwing some wicked body punches. And you know, in this round,
Santiago may take this round. He got the 6. He may take the 6. He's throwing a lot of punches, but he's blocking. He's just more active. So the judge is going to give it to them.
He just is.
Right. Right. So it's probably a strategy. Ooh, come on, AB.
He's landing some shots, but he's not throwing enough to make a difference.
Right.
And how is this different from
I know.
other fights?
Exactly.
30 seconds left in the 6th.
Hey, we're here to report.
Yes, sir. We're chronicling the events. At ringside here at the Fight Sphere, the return of Adrian, the problem Broner's had his problems with Giovanni Santiago, the 31-year-old, coming into this fight with a record of 14-0-1. 10 seconds left in the first half of this 12-rounder, which is now being contested at welterweight.
It almost happened again.
Broner does not want to be against the ropes, and Santiago did force him against the ropes. And when he gets him there, he does good work downstairs.
Yeah.
Not everything is
But everything ain't hitting. Yeah, he ain't hit shit.
That's not a posture that Broner wanted to be in. And those punches were among the 82 that Santiago threw in this round. And
that don't mean that they hit, though.
This one gets in, but you know,
nothing else
he's
came in.
Being very active, that right hand got in, and Broner's in a defensive mode.
Yeah. That's all.
Later on, Broner had some good moments in this round. He lands a little uppercut on the inside. He also had a couple of good check left hooks. So there were moments on the inside where Broner had some moments, and there's one of those uppercuts again, and he has a good uppercut.
His punches made it.
Come on, AB.
Into the second half of the fight, is Broner in shape at this
Yeah,
point?
but he's more active than AB.
Dynamic offensive one. It's round 7 scheduled for 12.
They're trying to smother him.
And remember, in round 4, that point being deducted turned what would probably be a 10-9 round for Santiago into a 9-9 round.
All right, at the halfway point of this 12-round, 147-pound fight, how does our unofficial score, Steve Farhood, have it?
Come on, AB. You need to get busy,
Al,
man.
you are exactly right.
So, scorecard that they have now, Santiago's in the lead. 55-58, Santiago.
After the bell in the 4th. Still with that, I have 58-55.
This is the 7th round.
With the show stats telling us the body punch connects.
That's just one. That the intensity, the punches, everything.
42% of his body shots in his career. The show stats average just under 30. So he's
you can't. They're not going by or the most accurate punches. They going by how active you are.
Stop talking, Fox.
definitely like it.
Abner Mares, how do you assess this fight after 6 rounds?
Well, you know,
Unless you
I was
knock him out.
Broner the benefit of the doubt
but-
here, like I told you guys.
Hey,
it's
only
seven that I still have
seventh
not
round.
seen that
Seventh
urgency
round.
from Broner.
He ain't beat him
Changed in
down
his
that much.
arsenal, his game plan. Still picking the shots, 1, 2, not doing it enough.
Broner has found one little unlocked one secret. The uppercut on the inside. It's been very effective weapon for him against Santiago.
Yeah, one punch.
I think we'll see more
That
of those,
jab.
but that's just one small element.
Yes, and he's always
He's just
had that,
throwing a
but,
jab. Come on, AB.
You got to do more than that.
Of course. Clearly.
Yes.
Santiago is doing more, though he gets picked off there with the jab as he tries to come in. Final minute of the 7th. Counter right from Broner.
And this round's been a little better for Broner, I think. Now, he's still not throwing a lot of punches, and I think Santiago might still be ahead in this round, but Broner has done a little better offensively.
And we talked about if
Yeah,
there was
gotta
ever
step
an
it up,
opportunity
AB.
for Santiago to get a great name on his belt,
Oh, this is it.
this is it.
I mean, this fell literally into his lap, and he wants to make the most of it. Say what we will about the in-ring experts.
Come on,
the
AB.
out-of-ring
You
experts.
gotta step it. AB has to step it up.
He's proven to be a draw. And it's almost like, Howard Stern back in the day. Half of the people listened to Howard Stern because they loved him, half hated him, and same with Adrian Broner. He knows it. A lot of people are watching to see Adrian Broner lose. But he wants to turn the tables, and with 10 seconds left here in the 7th, he has to start to put together his offense, and now he's showing
See,
something.
now he wants to do that.
Do all that
And
at
there,
once.
Adrian put together the best sequence of the fight.
I hate when he does. I hate when AB works at the last 10 seconds.
Okay, he didn't connect with you.
Damn.
It looked good, but he didn't connect.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
take a little air here.
Go ahead.
Just
Go ahead.
nice and deep. When you're far away from him, keep double pisting. Don't let him get on top of you. Don't let him get on top of you. In that round, he kind of did that, so avoid that.
Early in the round, Santiago continuing what has been his pattern,
The
using the
first draw.
jab to jab his way in, which is the correct thing to do.
Under
Again,
that-
he jabs
under
his
that-
way in, and he's in
under that
position
box
then
on
to
the
throw
right.
to the body,
No,
and lands a
on the
nice
first
left
row.
hook to the head as well, as
First
Broner
row.
languishes on those ropes, which is where he doesn't
First
want to
row.
be. Later on in the round, Adrian Broner
Yeah,
had some
he's
good
under it.
offensive moments. And then got caught on those ropes right at the end of the round.
This is round at number 8, scheduled for 12.
All right, number 8.
Welterweight fight between Adrian Broner, returning
Watch your
after a
head.
career-long 25-month layoff, coming off the loss to Manny Pacquiao against the undefeated Giovanni Santiago.
You gotta step it up,
The
AB.
Little Wolf.
Now, I would point out that Santiago is a promotional stablemate of Emmanuel Rodriguez, who we saw here lose a very controversial decision to Raymar Caballo, who we kind of thought Rodriguez was ahead. Why do I say that? We don't know how the judges are seeing this. In our eyes, Santiago.
He only AB is still looking, just throwing that jab. He's throwing some counter rights, but it's not enough.
And some of them have been
Oh,
closer.
yeah.
And Broner seeing all those punches as he was
You
able
don't
to
want just
avoid
your
the
mouth to be
combination.
something and you don't perform.
Just over a minute gone in the 8th. Abner, I mean, you're the guy who's been in the wars. You're the champion. What are you seeing in front of your eyes right now here in round number 8?
You know what? Before that end of round 7, I think he did hear what you said, and it triggered.
Come on, V.
Let his hands go a little bit more. And he
Just
looked-
throwing them jabs. They getting through. They hitting them.
I seen the Broner that's back again.
64-68, Santiago
You gotta do a little bit more than
on
that. You gotta-
Steve Farhood card.
yourself. You got to convince us that you're back, and so far he's not doing so.
I see it. Everybody see it. AB, hit him, man.
Through the guard by Santiago. Broner unable to find the range.
Come on.
That jab off the forehead of Santiago. Santiago.
AB, it's time for you to work. He worked two. He tired. AB, use this. He's tired. Oh! Hey, go, AB. What the fuck? Oh, AB hit him. He slid down on the. Come on, AB. Santiago on the ropes. Santiago, he about to go down. Santiago's holding him.
Why these dumbasses stood there and looked at him after he
calls for
slid?
the break coming up.
Waiting for him to get
Right, this ain't no sparring match, nigga. Hit this nigga.
Left hand by Broner as Santiago went to the body with the right.
Broner has found that counter left hook. That's the one that almost caused the knockdown. In fact, we don't know if his knee touched, but it was close.
I believe there's a cut on Santiago's eye.
He's been known
Come on.
to have a problem with cuts, especially over the left eye.
Come on. There you go. Get out of there. Combinations and get out.
This is by far Broner's best round in the fight.
Come on, AB. Hey, AB. Come on, baby. That was a great round. He stayed in there, stayed relaxed. AB don't need to fight with a crowd. Woo, look at that. He fell. Oh, nah, his glove ain't touched. His glove ain't touched the Kevin. Yeah, look.
His knees did not touch. The question would be whether the right glove
Ooh.
touched.
This nigga almost did a split.
I have no idea. It doesn't look like that.
How the
glove
fuck?
touched
Oh, this
the
nigga did
mat.
a Michael Jackson move.
Check left hook that Mike Stafford's been calling.
Damn.
Landed a little bit toward the back of that, but I
And
think
this
it was
nigga
more
AB
point.
just stood there like he was watching a movie or something.
Talked about has been down twice. And
Let's not give it.
Come on, AB.
No gifts. Let's go.
Damn.
Hard now for these last 4 rounds. Let's go.
chest that he was waiting
Come on,
for.
let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, Lobito. Let's go, Wolf.
Maybe the guy who cried wolf, but the little.
Come on, AB, be first, man. Let's go.
Santiago as we begin round 9 again. Referee Arthur Mercanti deducting 1 point for hitting after the bell at the end of round 4, deducting a point from Santiago where we saw the replay. And both of them could have been deducted points for punching after the bell.
You know, Broner has had only 1 stoppage in his last 12 fights, so it's not like he gets a lot of knockouts.
And
So
again, Al, not to belabor
Okay.
the point, 147
Ninth round.
pounds this fight is being contested on. He's shown no signs of any power at
They
this
both
point.
just throwing jabs. Okay, AB. Okay. Popping them with that jab. AB. Come on, AB. You know, every time AB hit, he gonna make a noise, so you know he hitting.
That's it. I see Broner getting a little bit more of a
Good block. He keeping that hand up though.
that jab definitely landing.
That's why he doing like that. He want to keep.
Being
You
really
ain't
fast with
aim
it,
for
and-
aim for the back of my head. No,
Seeing,
no, you ain't.
that he's looking him dead in the eye, thinking.
well, that was
He hold me.
shift in that last
He
round.
said he hold me.
Offensive Broner was more
He
effective.
trying to smother him.
Tired.
He trying to.
Stop talking. Adrian's saying, is that how you want to fight? And that could lead to extracurricular activities. Meanwhile, Mercanti having a conversation.
He gonna let him. He trying to smother AB.
Santiago coming forward gets
He trying to
with a
smother him.
short right uppercut by Broner. And again, that counter short right uppercut. There's a
Ooh, good jab to the stomach, to the body, boy. Yeah, he felt
I
that.
know he felt that. He almost dropped
he felt that. Come on, AB, work. AB, work. Come on, AB. He weighing him down, but come on, AB. You can't be supposed to be weighing him down, AB.
At the same time, he was talking to himself. He's trying to evoke that old Broner, that 4-time world champion that he was. I think Broner, at moments he shows, that old Broner, and I like it, especially landing a 3-piece 1-2, being effective with that jab. I'm
Good
liking
jab,
what I'm
boy.
seeing in this 9th round from Broner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Broner was a
Broner got this around, too.
amateur fighter, started at the age of 6, had over 300 amateur bouts. Came in with so
Pop
much
that
hype, and
motherfucker
then
jab.
again,
Pop,
he popped
pop.
the second young
Pop that
fighter.
jab, boy. Come on.
Different divisions at 26 punch.
A cut from a punch. That's right. Santiago is cut.
Mount another comeback.
Santiago is cut. Leaking. Santiago is leaking. Let me leave a message on my boy. He should have bet me. He probably turned his phone off. Uh-huh. He don't want to hit.
Okay, Giovanni, now you got to do
Leaking.
just now for these last rounds. The right hand
Look.
to the body.
Trabaja, Yogi.
Okay. Work him there.
Así es
Yogi.
bien.
Leaking.
Time to fix that cut there.
He's
If
leaking.
it's not working, then you change it up for him. This is round 9. So now we change it up.
Yeah, you don't have to do something. AB tearing that ass up.
Give me some Vaseline. Let me put a little bit on there.
Yeah, I mean, his punches are
AB tearing that ass up.
Change the game plan. We got to change the game plan now.
What's the game plan?
Don't let him get on top of you. Let's go. On the chest. That right hand on the chest. Make him respect you.
Santiago's
Nah.
left eye attracts cuts.
That's no game plan.
Another cut over the left
So
eye.
he's just going to do. He's going in there blind right now. AB just got to do what he was doing.
Broner starting to shake off some of the ring rust, starting to find his timing a little bit.
And you know, as this fight appears to maybe be tightening, let's go back to round number 4, where a point was deducted from Santiago for hitting late. And the explanation given to us by the commission is, yes, Broner may have punched late, but Santiago punched way late, and that was the rationale for taking the point away from it. But that point deduction could become very big in this fight.
Oh, sorry, bro.
84-86.
Steve Farhood's unofficial scorecard, he's given Broner the last
Santiago's still up.
That's it. Keep it clean.
And that's been, again, you know, you talk about the amount of rounds that Broner has given away in the past before his engine gets revved up. And here we are seeing signs of life. And we are in the, 1 minute gone in the 10th round.
Yes, definitely seen signs of life from Broner. Not giving rounds away. He's picking his shots really well.
Yeah, he's picking the hell out them shots. Come on, AB.
Left hook that clipped
Come on, AB.
Santiago, and
Take it free. Hands are free.
Santiago's still throwing
Come on, AB.
punches, but Broner has been landing at a higher percentage. For instance, he's landed, according to Showstat, 6 of the 13 punches he's thrown in this round. So,
Ooh, good counter, boy.
yeah, landed that left hook to the jaw. And Santiago now closing in, missing with that sweeping left hook, misses with that one too. Good defense by Broner, moving out of the way. And that left hook bounced off Broner's glove.
it's a close round. This round, I think, is really a nip and tuck one that this last minute we could decide the winner.
Santiago continues to target the body.
Stop talking, champ. Come on.
Right. Look, you know you still got to talk.
Santiago with that lead right.
That was a terrific left hook downstairs by Santiago. And I think what he did in that last 15 or 20 seconds, he doesn't want to give it away because that could have been the changer in this round.
Yeah, there's times that Broner just falls asleep and lets Santiago land. But when Broner wakes up, it's back to
I'm as
business.
strong as you almost, bro.
Good
Great
jab.
jab.
Oh, good jab. Yeah.
Final 20
He
seconds.
popping them with that jab,
The
yo.
10th round.
Hey, man, make sure y'all go smash that like button for me, man. You can't see it, but you can definitely hear
And
it.
they clinch, but Jim Broner beginning to show glimpses.
Share and like this great audio tonight. Oh, okay, AB.
Here's boxing historian Steve Farhood.
Well, Mo, when you think about what Adrian Broner has done earlier in his career, he is, as this graphic is going to show, he's one of only 4 fighters to have won titles at 130, 135, 140, and 147.
Yeah, for real.
And to say that he's in pretty good company, well,
That's why he's attractive.
Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. The number of total divisions in
That's
which
why
these fighters
he's
won
so
world titles is at the bottom of their names. And
Ain't
the
nobody
problem with Broner,
all them,
no
you know,
pun intended, is that he did this at a very
Pacquiao
young
on the
age.
Western division.
And as a result, expectations are very high. And as we know, in recent years, those expectations have not been met.
Nice.
You're in 31.
No, because you're doing all the right thing. You ain't wasting no shots.
You
You're
lost
touching
4
every
fights.
shots. Okay? All right?
In many ways, a typical cautionary tale by having had all that success so young.
He don't look too gassed out either.
Millions of
He don't look too gassed out either. Come on, AB.
He has to deal with Giovanni Santiago here in the final 6 minutes.
Now, I think that last round's going to be a very important round. I personally thought Santiago.
11th round, y'all. 11th round.
It falls for Broner. Could have a big impact. Santiago is in a round he's never seen. He has not been to this level in a fight before. Broner is 4-1
he popping that jab. Come on, AB.
But he's been there, of course, many times.
Adrian, excuse me, Abner, did you expect Santiago to be as competitive as he's been?
AB, stop talking, man. He's still talking to motherfuckers out there. Ain't no crowd for you to be talking. Good jab, though. Good jab, AB.
Santiago is being the pressure fighter in those last rounds, but I think that Broner is being the especially with that jab.
Good jab, boy. Woo! AB feeling himself now. He about to get back to AB. He get back to AB. Ooh. Look at that step. Ooh. Ooh.
Crazy, you know, jab. I mean, you can win a round. They fight with a single jab.
Yeah, Broner pulling a Max Holloway here, just I guess trying to say something to us as well as he gets popped with that jab. But again,
come on, AB.
Beyond Giovanni Santiago, and only Giovanni Santiago.
Stay sharp, champ. That's right. He talk to himself. Talk to yourself, boy. There you go. Stay sharp.
But their landing rate is probably very similar.
But there is the problem right there. The 11 punches.
Woo! Yeah, get out of there, AB. Looking good, boy.
He's lunging in. Broner's using the ring really well.
He is. That's how he's supposed to do it. Instead of standing there acting all crazy and shit. He tearing his ass up.
But then again, Broner, he's not throwing too much. So who's going to win this round?
Broner.
AB, you need to do something, man.
Santiago's face up
Instead of dancing and shit.
There's a right hand.
You need right hands, man, this round.
Defense on display. Starting to get his groove back here in the latter stages of
Still ain't throw his hands, y'all. 11th round. Come on, AB, do something. He get good counters, though. He just counter punching. Maybe that's just his game. That's just what he do. He a counter puncher. A jabber and a counter puncher. That's what he is. He don't throw his hands.
Not volume punching, but effective punching.
He's won 3 of the last 4 rounds for sure. The one question is in the 10th round.
Is he winning over his fan base and the critics as we head to the 12th and final round here at the Fight Sphere?
He almost hit him again. Santiago's fucked up, guys.
Last round is approaching here.
Last round.
We got to knock him out. Let's knock him out. Let's not leave this to a decision, okay? It has not served us well here, so let's go.
You ain't gonna go. You gonna go in there rushing, you gonna get munched up, man.
If you get him, you'll get him.
He ain't pick up yet, y'all.
Yeah, he can fight. Yeah, I know. You're gonna be desperate. Yeah, they sending he's sending everything at you. Okay, now I'm just saying, he can't do it. That's right. You super sure.
Tell us that's to throw some more punches.
Come on.
What are you talking about?
Wait for the back. There you go, boys. Let's go.
12th and final round. Adrian Broner, Giovanni Santiago.
Keep it clean, last round.
Let's bring in our unofficial scorer, Steve Farhood.
Well, to nobody's surprise.
104, tied up on Steve Farhood's card. Oh, you can't look at that.
To Santiago. And what's interesting is with that point deduction in round 4, this is very unlikely to be a draw. So let's see.
See the post fight after this.
Broner said he thought it was obviously be Pacquiao. Wonder what he will say about this decision if it makes it to the judges' scorecards. 2:15 left in the 12th.
Great.
Come on, man. Man, hurry up, boy.
And it's not likely being a draw. Now, Santiago came out blazing in this round and has done well, though Broner landed a very flashy right hand.
Last round, no
If I'm
holding.
Giovanni Santiago, Abner, correct me if I'm wrong. These are the biggest 2 minutes of his career. He's on the stage. He's in the ring against Adrian Broner. It's time to put it all on the line.
I think for proof at this point, for Broner to really close the show and try to get the draw or the win.
Trying to smother him. Come on, AB, you got to do something though. You got to do something.
Santiago's done very well in the first
He
half.
throwing, Santiago's throwing body shot after body shot.
And yet you remember what Santiago's cornerman, Raul Papo Torres, said, we need a knockout. You know what the sport's about.
That is called B-side-itis.
Man, it's a sad state of affairs, isn't it?
I agree.
A minute left here in the 12th and final round. Santiago and now Broner trying to unlock. Broner with a short left hook.
Now, there's no way Santiago is not winning this last round.
Yes.
So, who knows how
48 seconds left, guys.
Counter left hook upstairs by Adrian Broner. 40 seconds left in the fight. We've seen Adrian Broner come on over the second half of the scrap, according to our unofficial score, Steve Farhood, but 30 seconds left.
He's going to work at the last 10 seconds. You know he is. AB's going to work at the last 10 seconds, guys.
Goes downstairs with the right hand. Final 15 seconds, and it looks
All right, AB about to work. AB about to work.
judges seated at ringside to adjudicate winner in tonight's main event.
Nice fight, boys. Nice fight. That's sportsmanship. Nice fight.
In the last round, Santiago threw 95 punches, and according to show stats, landed 32. Broner threw 34 punches, and according to them, landed 7. So if we assume that last round was for Santiago, this is an interesting scoring situation coming up.
Sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry. What will be Broner's reaction tonight to the official decision?
Round by round, this according to show
They got
stats, what was
Santiago,
landed. And remember, boxing is a
207
round-by-round sport.
to
You see
Broner's
that in those
98
middle rounds, as we headed towards 7, 8, 9, 10, that Broner did better. He was landing more. Did he land enough during that period? The overall numbers favor Santiago. Some of that is because some of those rounds, like the 12th, were lopsided for him. Did Broner win enough actual rounds to win the fight? They think that in Broner's corner for sure.
207 punches landed by Santiago.
According to show stats, in any round, they say Broner did not land more. That doesn't mean he didn't win rounds, though, because the quality of the punches clearly matters as well. And here's the overall numbers. We knew Santiago would throw more punches. He threw a lot more. We know Broner again,
total jabs.
his,
Broner threw
his lack of volume.
49 out of 177.
30% of his power punches. Now that's down from the 42% he normally lands. How many of those body punches? You look at the body punches. How many of those would the judges give?
Broner didn't throw no body punches really. Broner did not throw enough punches. What he always do.
The match, we saw this body work from Santiago as Broner was inactive a lot in those early rounds and languished on the ropes a little bit. Occasionally did things like that uppercut. But it was Santiago for the most part. Then Adrian Broner was able to come back offensively. Look at him there with a creative combination, Mike Tyson-like combination, a right and then a right uppercut. And he found a place for the check hook. Also some lunging by Santiago. That was a key moment. Had that been called a knockdown, it could have been a 2-point round for Broner. But Santiago was able to keep his balance and not go down.
Punches. That's
then
it.
Santiago really... he was still taking punches from Broner, but by the last round, it was Santiago attacking and landing very, very effectively and having himself a monstrous 12th round.
There you go, moment of truth.
find out who wins tonight's main event. The man who knows the answer is Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Moment of truth, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Glenn Feldman scores about 115 to 112. Judge Tom Carasone sees it 116 to 111. And Peter Harry scores about 117 to 110. All three in favor of the winner, Adrian, the problem.
They gave it to AB. They gave it to AB because he's a main attraction.
Adrian Broner returns and scores a unanimous decision win over Giovanni Santiago.
Come on,
All things considered,
he's gonna carry
Abner,
a
how
bad
did
name for
Broner
a
look,
win,
and what does this
unfairly.
result mean?
Well, obviously, a win to win, no matter what.
Yeah, I gotta have to check that out, man.
Get back, you know, we got to go back to the gym and then work even harder.
I mean, he
I
didn't
did
get
like
beat up.
the Broner that I saw
that.
in the 7th, 8th, 9th, even 10th, 11th round, not so much. The 12th.
AB won.
Round. I mean, if you ask my honest opinion, I thought it was either a draw or he lost the fight.
And obviously,
That's what I thought. I thought he lost the fight too, y'all.
Santiago's trainer knew something when he told Santiago.
I thought he lost the fight too, but he won.
What is
AB won.
Well, obviously, the two of the judges saw it much wider than we thought, or Steve Farhood thought, and it was a
He still
unanimous
won.
decision. I guess they didn't give him credit for all those body punches, and
That's what I'm saying, like-
some flashy punches. He threw about half the amount and landed, according to show stats, even less than half.
Yeah, even less than half.
Landed, but
Even less than half. God damn. Santiago threw more punches, but this is planned. Santiago is not a cash cow attraction. Broner is. So Showtime is trying to build. Remember, this is business. This is a business in the pandemic. Okay, this is a business within a pandemic. A pandemic. Okay. Look, the scorecard, the official scorecard. They got 113 to 114. Santiago. Tom 116 to 111.
I
Broner.
had Santiago building a little bit of a lead at the halfway mark. Broner
Wow.
But that 7th round was certainly a swing on. As we look at the official card once again,
It's all
the judges
business.
did agree on 8 of the 12 rounds, although the scores were a little
Look,
wider
he
than
had
we
Broner.
certainly would have thought.
All the judges had Broner though.
Swallow if you're Giovanni
No
Santiago,
shit.
The fight of your life, he tastes defeat for the first
But
time
but
as
if you look at it, who
returns
looked
after
fucked
a
up?
career-long
Santiago.
25 months and picks up the unanimous decision win.
So, but
And, well, we saw
Santiago still landed more punches.
results, and well, 52% of you believe that Santiago won the fight.
Wow. Twitter reports that they put a question out there saying who won the fight? Who do you think they won the fight? They all selected 52 of them selected 52% selected Santiago. 48 Broner.
You know what I'm saying? Come with your jab and come back with your right hand. Pick it up just a little bit now. But you got to finish with the right hand.
You gotta remember, so he's dropping down from a 35 pounds.
Yeah.
Didn't have it in 2 years. They know what they doing.
You want to make a fight out of because you're too fast for him.
You're working fine. You're working the way I want you to work. Keep working the body. Keep working the body on him.
Fight over. I can show it. And he hit him after the joint. They took a point away.
It's gonna have to box him and stay behind that jab and box the shit out of him because he's trying to get into a fight with you.
Don't let him get on top of you. Don't let him get on top of you. In that round, he kind of did that. So avoid that.
Go to the body, set up that big hook for me, okay? All right. Let me see. He done now. Now it's time to go back down.
Last round, I heard him bad.
Last round is approaching here.
He always
We gotta
talking.
knock him out. Let's
He
knock him
been
out.
AB been talking to people out in the crowd, and they ain't even the goddamn crowd.
Good work. Come here. You owe me lunch, man.
Famous last words from Papa Torres. Let's not leave this to a decision. It goes the distance. Adrian Broner wins. And for more on tonight's fights, and
there you go, y'all.
Showtime,
hey,
follow at Showtime on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook,
right?
and the show's
boy, what's up? Southside
coverage and original content.
Well, AB won again.
Let's go back to Brian Custer.
Okay, Mo, thank you very much. Of course, joining me here at the desk is the problem.
Okay.
Adrian Broner. Adrian, congratulations on the victory. Believe it or not, it's been 4 years since you've had that arm raised. How did that feel to get a victory?
That was, I mean,
right. Even he's surprised.
Yeah, he's surprised that he won.
And really look at my fight. I
don't know. I thought he won.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But I felt good. I felt like I won the fight. I felt like I beat him with a jab, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, he did pop. Santiago looks fucked up.
It seemed like watching the fight, Adrian Broner turned.
Hey, I'm glad you're all right, Southside, for real. Love you, man.
More of a fill-out round. It seemed like the early in the fight. And then after the sixth,
it
seemed
good.
like you turned it on. What did you think about your performance there?
Like I said, man, I gotta go home and assess my performance. But
I gotta go home. Look at this shit how I won.
I really didn't warm up that much. So later on in the fight, I felt warm, so I started picking it up and I started feeling good.
Was he a tougher opponent than you expected?
I knew the motherfucker was gonna be tough because he was 14-0. You know, and anybody with that O want to keep that O, so they're gonna fight like a bum fighting for a sandwich, man. You know what I'm saying? So he was fighting to keep that O, so I knew he was gonna be tough. But I came in and I got the job done. And when I came up here, I seen that Farhood had me losing. See, that's why I don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you though. Like you my homie.
But let me ask you this: if you look at the Twitter poll, 52% of the people who watched the fight thought.
Hey, if you look at my Twitter, 98% of them don't like me. So fuck Twitter and fuck Steve Farhood.
Let me ask you this then: going into this and after this, is there anything that you feel like, hey, maybe I need to change? Like, going at everyone to see, is Adrian going to throw more? What do you think? What do you think you need to change?
I'm gonna change my draws and throw on some more boxes because my boxes are sweaty. But like I said, until I go look at my performance, then I know what I work on.
But that's the whole thing. That's going to be his question forever in boxing career.
Me back on this platform, being able to.
Why you don't throw more hands?
I want to say RP to my homie Steel 25 West Side, baby, man. He died the other day. And this is for Cincinnati, man. We won this one. Everybody, I hope y'all double it up because I know y'all be betting on me and shit.
How active will you be this year?
I want to say to Al Heyman and Mr. Espinoza, hey, listen, man, keep me in the ring. Now, if I was fighting on the regular, maybe Buddy wouldn't have lasted. But just keep me in the ring, and maybe we'll stop fighting cases, and maybe we'll stop getting in trouble. Just keep me in the ring while I can keep training and do what I do.
You said we will see a different Adrian Broner. How different will we see now going forward? Like
that's the business side of it. If them niggas don't fuck with you,
it is a different AB. It is. What happened was, I only had $13 coming into this motherfucker fight.
Here he go with this $13
shit. Flipped that to about 13 million. So a lot of things gonna change.
Yeah, when he was on Instagram, he was like, "Man, y'all, I'm broke as shit. Only got $13, man." Everybody was saying he was broke.
Monday, it's back to kicking ass and hitting bags, though. Real talk.
And when you come back, the next fight is the next fight at 140.
The next fight, well, when I come back, hopefully this COVID mess is over with. Because when you get here, you can't do nothing. You can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere. You can't see nobody. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing. They watch you, and they own you. I felt like I was in jail again.
We'll wrap it up with this. What intrigues you when you talk about opponents going forward?
It's a lot of work out there at 140, and right now we're gonna go to the drawing board with Al Heyman and see what's best for me. But I'm definitely going back to the gym
And I'm looking forward to get one of them titles this year.
At 140.
At 140.
All right. Adrian Broner, congratulations on the victory. Good to see you back.
140.
Thank y'all, man. Hey, I love y'all. Cincinnati, stand up, man. We back, man.
Adrian Broner, victorious. Joining
All right,
us
AB
now
won.
backstage is Giovanni Santiago.
So Giovanni is here. Let's see what Giovanni. I'm curious to see what he has to say.
Giovanni, you suffer your first defeat. Were you surprised by the judge's decision?
Tu primera derrota, Giovanni, en el boxeo, dice Brian Custer. ¿Te sorprende la decisión de los jueces?
No.
¿No?
No.
No te sorprende. ¿Por qué?
No, Broner hizo un gran trabajo.
No, it doesn't surprise me. Broner did a nice job in there.
You outlanded him, obviously, to the body, more jabs and everything. At what point did you feel maybe then you were losing this fight?
Los números enseñan que tú tenías más golpe al cuerpo, le tiraste más jab. ¿Cuándo tú pensabas que estabas perdiendo la pelea?
No, nunca pensé que estaba perdiendo la pelea, pero fue una pelea bastante reñida y imagino que la decisión se puede ir para ambos lados.
Now, the decision could have gone both ways. It's not that I thought that I was losing the fight. It was more that the fight could have gone both ways. He fought a great fight, but we were in it to win this fight, and that's what happened. He got the decision.
Giovanni, obviously, you get the defeat. What did you think about your performance? And you said, listen, maybe a lot of people don't know who I am coming into this fight, but they will after this fight. What do you think boxing fans are saying about you now?
Antes de la pelea, tú dijiste, Giovanni, que la gente del boxeo van a saber, los fanáticos van a saber lo que Giovanni Santiago puede demostrar en el ring. ¿Tú pensaste que llegaste a esa meta en el día de hoy?
Sí, pero me faltó meter un poco más de presión y tirar un poco más de mano.
Yes, no, I think it was great, but boxing fans know who I am now. But definitely, to win this fight, I think I should have done a little more pressure, and the fight would have gone my way.
Listen, you're still a young man, obviously at 31 years old. It is your only defeat. Where does Giovanni Santiago go from here?
Eres un hombre joven todavía, 31, 32 años. ¿A dónde va Giovanni ahora? ¿Cuál sería la próxima?
You got paid now.
Giovanni en el futuro inmediato.
Nada, eso me toca hablar con mi equipo de manejo y.
Well, there you have it, guys. Hey, make sure you like this video. Okay, I didn't include the cash app. You can ask me for that later. Okay.
The time.
Make sure you do some hearts. Like this video. Let me know how you feel about the victorious Adrian Broner. Thank you for tuning in to JPTV. Believe it or don't. Appreciate you.